Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Shane Dawson and his newest series. He has been teasing the crap out of this new series all over social media. I have thoughts about it. Other people have thoughts about it too. I want to kind of like combine my thoughts with other people's thoughts and share with you guys all the hype on Shane Dawson's newest series. What's it going to be about? What's the topics? What do we think about the potential of the different topics? All that drama, girl. If you're interested in hearing more about that, make sure that you keep on watching. Okay, before we get into today's video, if you are new here, my name is Shelby. I'm the crazy cat lady of the drama community here on YouTube. I bring you the tea 7 days a week with the help of my investigative research team, Mr. and Miss Kitty. This is Mr. Kitty. He's really the face of the operation here on my channel. He loves to be held, loves to be cuddled, loves to hang out on his throne here. And then we have Miss Kitty. She's really the brains of the operation. She finds all the receipts and all the tea. If you have a receipt from Miss Kitty, you guaranteed it's the true tea, the facts, all of that. Mr. Kitty's not so good at getting the receipts, you guys. He sometimes will bring me clickbait, half-truths, the tea that hasn't fully developed yet. So if we ever get a receipt like that from Mr. Kitty, I'm sorry, he's trying. You guys, give Mr. Kitty a break. He's doing the best that he can. But anyway, if you like the drama, if you like cats, if you like the tea, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember that all Shelby Bells ring the bell. All right, so let's get into this drama. So Shane Dawson has been teasing his latest series on all of our Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, community page, all of that, right, you guys? And people are like saying that they think it's potentially another collaboration with JEFFREE STAR. Now, if you guys are not caught up with this, maybe you didn't watch YouTube stuff back in the day, maybe you weren't into the makeup side of things, I don't know. I don't, maybe you were born yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But JEFFREE STAR and Shane Dawson did one of the biggest makeup collaborations that I have ever heard of with the Conspiracy palette. It was the JEFFREE STAR x Shane Dawson Conspiracy collaboration, and they literally made history. They made this docu-series kind of like, you know, kind of outlining all it took to kind of create the collection and the palette, from choosing the colors to the packaging and the formulas and the layout of all the colors and all of that. And Shane was very heavily involved with it, obviously. And people were like you know, very, very excited about this palette. They went on like tours and stuff to kind of do the launches and everything. And it was just insane, you guys. I waited in line for that palette. I have a video about it on my channel. It's one of my first videos I ever made. And it was really a crazy time. So Shane has not done another series since that series, right? And if you guys remember, the whole conspiracy collab collection thing really was what started that whole drama getting to with JEFFREE, Tati, Shane, all that, right? It made Shane Dawson an immense amount of money. An immense amount of money, you guys. It made JEFFREE STAR an immense amount of money. I mean, you don't need to work for a few years after like what the amount of money they made, right? Maybe even longer than that. And so lately, Shane Dawson has been seen in Casper, Wyoming. We knew he was in Casper, Wyoming with JEFFREE STAR and all that. And people are saying that they think the newest series on Shane Dawson's channel is going to be a new collaboration with JEFFREE STAR for JEFFREE STAR Cosmetic. And I don't know, people have a lot of thoughts on that, you guys. People have a lot of thoughts on that. Most people are saying if they do that, cash grab, super big cash grab, because it turns out that a lot of people actually in the end, once the whole drama happened with everything with Tati and James and Shane and JEFFREE and all that stuff, Shane Dawson basically said he was leaving the beauty community, didn't want anything to do with the beauty community anymore. And we didn't see any makeup looks from him or anything like that from him for a very long time. And so people started calling the entire conspiracy collab a cash grab, right? Well, lately he has been, you know, like playing with makeup again on Snapchat, putting makeup again on Snapchat and all this stuff. And people are saying, well, okay, Does that mean that you're playing around in the makeup again and that maybe we're gonna get a part 2 to the conspiracy palette or whatever? And are you just playing around in the makeup again to get us to think that you're interested in it again, and then you're just gonna leave it again after you get all your money? And so there's a lot of different thought processes on that stuff and everything. And I personally think that if they did do it, I don't know if it would be as big of a hit as I think that maybe if that's what they're planning, that they want to believe. Now, will people buy this palette? Absolutely. Will they make a ton of money on this palette? Probably. Will they make as much as the last one? I don't think so. And I think it's because of a few reasons. The main one being that when they released this first conspiracy palette, the makeup community, the makeup and the beauty community was thriving. Everyone was creating palettes all the time. Everyone wanted every single palette there was out there. And now a lot of makeup lovers and people within this like YouTube beauty lover makeup sector, because there's like makeup lovers and there's like the YouTube sector of beauty lovers who like all the influencer collabs and all that. I feel like this group of people, us, if you will, we've got it all already. We've got every influencer collab that ever came out. We've got a million eyeshadow palettes. We've got all this stuff. We don't need it, girl. We don't need it. And I feel like if they did end up launching something, it probably wouldn't be as big of a success as the first one. So if they're going into it, if this is what they're planning, it's all my conspiracy theory. You see what I did there? It's all my like theory, okay? I just don't know, like if they're thinking that it's going to be bigger, or it's going to be the next big thing, or even bigger than the first, or if they're trying to outdo themselves from what they did before. I don't think that they're going to do that. I just don't think they're going to do that. I think a better idea. They both own ranches. We have the Star Yak Ranch with JEFFREE STAR, and he's doing all the things over there with the yak meat and the jerky and all the things. And then Shane Dawson also owns a ranch in Colorado. It's like, why don't they team up and why don't they do something fun within that kind of a thing, with like the ranch thing, right? And not some stupid palette like the Star Yak palette or whatever that he came out with. I'm talking about something having to do with ranching and ranch life, and that maybe like go from YouTube, from LA to the ranch, and like a documentary on how like life is different from being in LA versus on the ranch. That would be a good series to do if he wants, because the thing is, we don't even know if the series is with JEFFREE STAR or not. We just don't know. But if the series is with JEFFREE STAR, then what might be a fun idea is if Shane kind of based the series on, you know, JEFFREE's transition from his elaborate luxury lifestyle in LA to now this country boy living in Casper, Wyoming with this yak ranch, and he's getting his hands dirty, and now he has no filler in his lip, and he has eyebrows now because they were always shaved before, and like all these things. Now he's like, you know, he's like country boy JEFFREE STAR. That journey, I think, would make for better TV, and I think would be a little bit more innovative, or like a better idea, I guess, for this next docu-series than something that he's already done before, like another palette or a makeup collab, right? I think that would be a better idea. Now, it could also be because a lot of these beauty gurus are going from beauty to lifestyle, and JEFFREE STAR is not excluded from that, right? He has done a lot more lifestyle videos and stuff like that. If the journey, if the collab is with JEFFREE STAR, because like I said, we don't know, but if it is, if it kind of, you know, highlights that transition from beauty YouTuber to lifestyle person or whatever, I think that also could be a good idea. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think that JEFFREE's collabing with Shane on Shane Dawson's next docu-series, or do you think that the docu-series is something completely different, then he's really gonna like give us something new, hot and fresh, with somebody completely different, if it even features somebody like the ones in the past have? Let me know in the conversation down below. I guess it's an okay way to put it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about that drama. I'd love to hear from you. new. And aside from that, that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember that all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from. So I'd love it if you did that. I do have a dedicated JEFFREE STAR and a different Shane Dawson drama playlist. I'm going to put one of those up here for you guys so you can see it. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.